What is going on, guys? This is Ben here. So in today's video, we are going to go over an interview that John Hanke, aka the CEO of Niantic, aka the person that pretty much calls most of the shots in regards to Pokemon Go, did an interview with William Clark here on February 8th. I'll leave a link to this full article if you want to read it. And I actually found out about this article from Reversal. So I know he made a video on, or he's going to be making a video on his thoughts on this too. So I'll leave that probably in the description below as well. So yeah, it's the reason why I'm making a video on this though is it's good, it's promising news. We haven't had I should say content on Pokemon Go from a lot of us YouTubers in regards to Pokemon Go has been a little bit negative from our side, if we say the least. But here's a positive look at some positive things from the direct CEO of the CEO of Niantic in regards to what's to come for Pokemon Go soon. So it's interesting. So the beginning of the article is just kind of talking about how successful Pokemon Go was early on, a lot of the server issues, and basically how it kind of took the world by storm. But we're going to talk about something that John Hanke said here. So the priority for Pokemon Go now, currently, is to build features that reward cooperative gameplay, offering more depth than just the capture mechanic. So as you guys know, one of my biggest things was Pokemon Go is a really good game, but there's only one thing to do in it, and that's really to capture Pokemon. So it's good to see that they're going to diversify here. Let me find the next one. But this next point here kind of may offer some reason as to why we haven't really seen a whole lot of relevant and good updates over the last few months. So they're talking about how the servers continue to struggle, and Hanke stressed that they needed to launch in the summer of 2016 before every feature was truly ready, as that was probably the right thing to do, and probably because the Pokemon company forced them. But it's like they had to fix all the bugs that were going on, and the game had a lot of them at the early stages, and it still continues to have a few bugs. But it's just the majority of their time, from what I can understand, is fixing the game itself, making it more playable so there's not a lot of less bugs, making the code of the game just a million times better. And that's what I guess a lot of what was done over the first few months, instead of adding all these new features, because he said they want to add more stuff. Their main stuff is including monster trading and player versus player battles. These are, and this I'll read directly here, these are on the way, says Hanke, who adds that if the servers hadn't been so sketchy at launch, at least one of them would have already been out there. Likewise, a gym battle system, supplementing what he feels is rudimentary version of the envisioned. So maybe we'll be getting a new gym system. That would be cool. But if the servers weren't a big struggle when the game came out and all the bugs to fix, it basically says we already had a new feature by then, but we were fixing all of this stuff in the meantime, so it took away from our time to do this. So that's good news that we don't know to the extent of how much they fixed it, or if everything is fixed about the game on the code wise or bug wise, but they are working on, right now from what it seems, monster trading and player versus player battle, and then maybe a new gym system. So that's really promising news and really, really good stuff. You can even see right here, it's going to be done soon, he says. It is what it is. I'll take a massive wave of hysteria we enjoyed and deal with the fact that it caused us to take a little bit longer to get the rest of the features up. We were really happy to make our users happy. So I don't know. That's the most promising news probably in the article, along with events that'll most likely be happening soon. He talks more about how he wants to have global events, not just specific places, but global events. So that's really cool, like a MEWTWO event. Maybe everyone across the world will have a MEWTWO event. So it doesn't seem as though because a lot of people were scared that these events, maybe to get the legendary Pokemon, would be at a location base. You guys remember the Lapras event in Japan that we went to? A lot of people were fearing that those legendary or really good Pokemon event would be just for specific spots, and if you didn't go there, you wouldn't get it. But he said he wants to make events global. It's just they need to be ready for a thing of that scale. So I think that's pretty cool that they're actually, that may be soon too as well. We'll see. But I'm just really excited for player versus player battles. I'm hoping that's the next feature we get. because I don't think trading's gonna offer a whole lot besides you can get. Trading's gonna be nice to be able to get the regional exclusives maybe, if they implement it in a way that's not game breaking. Like you can't just hoard a bunch of Pokemon that are extremely good. But I hope player versus player battles actually does come out first, because that's a new feature that's playable and playable and playable again, depending on how they make it, of course. Some of the other things in the article that some of the other things in the article that I kind of skipped over was that there was like staggering stats. Like I think it was in December 2016, there were 53,000 daily users in the UK as compared to its peak users of like 1.7 million, which is crazy. It's a huge drop off. It's understandable though, seeing like it's normal to see like a huge spike of a super popular game and then kind of to go down and level off a little, but not to like those numbers. That's a little absurd. So that shows you how many people have kind of like stopped playing the game. And then Niantic also said this, like, or John Hanke said this actually, is like they don't just want to be a game that's kind of just like it's gonna a short lifespan game. They want to make a game that's long. How do I say it? Like what were the words that you used? I can't remember. I can't find in the article again. They want to make a game that's a long-lived game or a long-term game. So that's good news to hear. Hopefully they're done, their game is stable, they're done fixing it, and they can start implementing these new features, because what they said is like they don't just want to make a fad and they don't want Pokemon Go fading away. So it is fading away right now, but it's good to know like Niantic doesn't want it to keep fading away, if that makes sense. Like it's reassuring to know like they realize like right now it's a tough time for the game and they need to bring players back, and they said they have a few plans to do that, which is good news. So I'm excited. It's promising news. It's not like groundbreaking news. It's stuff like, it's not like for sure stuff that's gonna be coming, but it will be soon. And soon is, I don't know. Soon could be anything. It could be like a month, could be 2 weeks. You don't really know with Niantic, but at least we know some stuff will be on the horizon. We know they implemented like a lot of stuff into the code, but I'm really excited for the player versus player battle. So it's just some promising news for us to hold on to as players, to look forward to. I do want to say something else. Guys, if you didn't check out my last video, check out the Pokemon Go Arc, or not Pokemon Go, just Pokemon Arc. It's like off of Arc Survival, but I wanted to record a video of that today and upload that, but I'm having issues with my graphics card. I think I have a really strong graphics card, and it says like my drivers are crashing with the game. I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. I read online and it says like maybe there's just glitch with some drivers and you have to reinstall the old ones. Let me know if that's like anyone else is having that problem. Like maybe a lot of you don't even know what I'm talking about. But for those of you that do play Pokemon, or even go just play Arc Survival, and let me know if you guys are having this issue and how you kind of solved it. I can give you more details if you contact me on Twitter or something, but it sucks. I can't play the game really. It crashes every like 5 minutes or whatever, and it's not because my specs can't run the game. My specs can run the game for sure. I can run other games and everything. Just thought I'd throw it in there, but let's gonna wrap it up for the video, guys. Super happy to see the promising news, and yeah, it's all good stuff for now. But I'll see you guys later.